Yes, Abhishek, I think we are live and we should start now.
Okay. Hello, guys.
Hey, Abhishek,
Sorry, sorry for that.
just a second. I'm rechecking the audio.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Done. Yeah. We can start now. Yes, Abhishek.
Okay. Hello, guys. Sorry for that delay. We had some technical glitch. So let's start. And before proceeding, I just want to give the disclaimer. This video is purely made for educational purpose only. We are not advising any trading or investment ideas. Chartmojo won't bear any responsibility for any trading losses you might occur as a result of using this learning. One is free to choose whether or not to follow the learnings and create a position in the market at his or her own risk. Remember, it is one of the most riskiest investment forms possible, and we might be having our own position in the mentioned stocks. So, without any delay, let's start. Devraj?
Yes. So yeah, sorry guys, we are already late for about 10 minutes. So instead of further delaying, just start with on the Nifty. Okay, what we can see right now. So first of all, I would like to add an moving average. Generally, we only use moving average and one more indicator, RSI, sometime, not every time. So mostly we use moving average. Okay, the only indicator which gives us a very good help to understand where major demand or major supply zone occur. So I am plotting average. Okay, and we will be using 200-day moving average. Why 200-day moving average? Because it's a very good criteria to filter out over whether the market is going in a bullish trend or in a bearish trend. So right now we can see market as market on Friday session closed near 200 demo. Okay, so your 200-day moving average comes around 17193. Okay, it has closed just a little bit down. So right now what we will be okay, first of all, the audio issue, yeah, we were working on that. Abhishek, can I ask audience that if they are able to hear my sound?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So just those who are live right now, just can you tell me my sound audible or is my sound low? Just someone from the audience just give me a hint that my uh, okay, my volume very low. Okay, just a second. Is my audio proper right now? Okay, some are saying yes, some are saying low. Uh, okay, right now I have changed some setting. Uh, yes. Okay. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay. So then start. I can see many of you writing yes. Abhishek, can you also see?
Yeah. It's perfect now. We can start.
Us? Okay. So yeah, I was on the Nifty. Okay, Nifty 50 index. So right now Nifty is hovering at 200-day moving average. Okay. So now if we want to decide whether should we take a long or short entry on the markets, then we should simply wait for this level to be taken out, which is 16800. So uh in the US market we have seen a pattern forming up there. So I quickly to US market also, but that has failed. Okay, so this is US market and this has also failed the Friday session. Okay, can see this. I have marked this candle. So we can simply plot, there was a breakout at this level which was failed. Okay. And now here we have got a breakdown. This breakdown will confirm when on Monday Dow start trading below this close. And if I see this candle, this is a bearish Marubozu candle, which is showing me that uh, Dow can further fall towards this level 32,700, 32,500 level. So now you will say, sir, why you are doing this you know, analysis, because if we see a sharp selling in all the developed market, okay, in the Dow or in the DAX, then we will surely have some impact on our Indian market as well. So in this case, we might see a gap down opening near 16,950 to 16,800 level. Okay. If this 16,800 level is taken out, then surely we will go on an short side, because this 200 dema, okay, once an attempt has been made by Nifty, but you can see there was no follow up selling. But if second time we go below this level 16,800, then we will surely see a a bearish uh, sentiment forming up by the other market participants, and we can see Nifty target going toward this falling wedge का जो अपना lower channel है, okay, falling wedge lower channel, see this, then descending falling wedge, the lower channel target that can be activated after this 16,800 is taken. Now, so right now we have selected four stock, by being neutral, because if something, let's say if Russia and Ukraine war comes to an end on Sunday, then what? Okay. So because of that, because we don't know further one day what all reaction might happen in the global market, and we can see surely all those news are impacting our market. So we have selected four breakout soon stocks, not breakout stock. Why breakout soon stock? Because if we see a gap down, then our buy trigger will not, then your buy entry will not trigger simply. That's why we will, uh, we have given four breakout soon
Devraj,
candidate.
I guess
Yes.
the
Yes, Abhishek. I think, yeah, Abhishek is trying to net is okay. So, yeah, I can see chart is blur. So, is my chart looking blur? Just can someone reconfirm it? I think so. Uh, yeah. Okay. 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 So I can see. So just quickly, I will. Okay. So yeah, I think so, Abhishek. So Abhishek, I think so. You were disconnected. I am just taking them over the out candidate with Sunil.
yeah.
So let me we go through. Okay. So you can also know the reason why Sunil have selected this. First of all, we will talking about action construction. Okay, this is a weekly chart, and you can see a nice uptrend forming up. You can see here an ascending triangle also working, here a flag pattern, and then right we can see a symmetrical triangle forming up, and its breakout will be, we can confirm its breakout when the counter goes above 260 level. Okay, if the counter don't break 260 level, okay, then simply our buy trigger will not, our buy will not trigger, and we can just see how the stock performs. Okay, हो सकता है कि this stock might take 1 or 2 days more, okay, depending upon the market circumstances. And if on Monday we see a gap down, okay, then we can simply just leave this. Okay. Second counter is Adani Port. Okay. Now the Adani Port will give a breakout confirmation from this rectangle continuation pattern. If this stock goes above 900 level. Okay. 900 level के ऊपर surely we are giving 1 or 2 more percentage for the confirmation, but uh, that's safe for us, because we will clearly know that bulls are winning that. So above 900 we will be looking counter for a long entry with the SL, okay, just low of the particular candle. Now we are talking about weekly chart, okay, right now. So we will take the low of a daily candle, okay, which happened on the Friday. Now I will talk about next counter, okay. which is EID Perry. Again, same. This is a breakout soon up with a basing pattern forming up. Okay, and we can see this will get a breakout around 550 level. Okay, when 550 is taken out, yeah, breakout from a basing pattern, and we can see stock going up. This is again, we have selected weekly chart. uh, if market gives a gap down, and we can see further 1 2 weeks of more consolidation. And our last is Nora India. This stock is not well known, but we think that we might get breakout in this counter. Okay, now the volume are thin, but the chart structure was looking good. Okay, uh, so simply, if someone wants to take a trade in this basing kind of setup, okay, and when volumes are certainly thin, you can take a small quantity, not go with full quantity, go with some small quantity, and you will get a breakout above 550 level in this account. Okay? So these were the four stock which we have selected. All are breakout soon candidate. If we see market giving gap down and our buy trigger not triggering, then simply just avoid and just wait for them to give a breakout, and then one can look for this stock and just your SL in this, because we always manage our risk. Yes, Abhishek, I think so. Take uh, the counter from.
Yeah, yeah. And before that, guys, just want to remind you guys that we have our mentorship program on starting on the 7th. Sunil will be taking that, and it will be done on the weekends. And it will be about the price action and how you can use that, our technical analysis and our, chart setups and our strategies for your positional and swing trading. So do check that out. We'll be posting the link in the description. And yeah, we can proceed now. Let's take the charts. First is by Shushant Mishra. He wants to know about Adani Power.
So Adani Power is good. It has breaking out. So see, in such counter, right now if some trade, then sell is too high. But in Adani Power, you can see there is a circuit, okay, lower circuit here, upper circuit here. Simply, in this particular counter, we might see circuit movements, okay, lower and upper circuit hitting. So so someone who is carrying this position can carry. Okay, if someone wants to make a fresh position, one should go with light quantity in such count. Okay? As it is not in FNO, so one might get stuck in the lower circuit chain if this stock shows previous behavior. Okay, we have seen previously of behavior in this particular counter. Simply, anyone who is holding the position can continue to hold. If someone wants to make a fresh trade, your SL will be 215. So now it's your call. If you want a deep SL, then one can make. Personally, I would not trade in this. I would like to trade in other counter of Adani Enterprise or Adani port, which are in FNO. If our SL get hit, we can quickly get out. Yes. Next.
So the next stock is Sinclair Hotels. Sinclair.
Yes. Okay, I will. So Sinclair Hotel is right now giving a breakout. Okay, so it's a good counter. Okay, we can also see. Okay, so the only issue here is the volume were quite less on an average. Okay, traded, but yes, we can definitely see this counter giving a breakout. Someone is holding, then do continue to hold. Someone wants to make a fresh position, then one can take by putting the SL below 19 current candle. Okay. The only thing is market should support us. Market should not give gap down. If some gap down on Monday, we can wait for 1 or 2 more days before a long position. Yes.
Next stock is Olectra. Olectra.
Yes, Abhishek.
Olectra.
Okay. Now, what has happened in this counter is, if you want, I will just, make this formation. Can you see our rectangle formation here? Okay. See, this is one overhead resistance. You can see around 940 level. Now, we can see a clear breakdown from this rectangle formation. Okay. The stock has given a breakdown from the rectangle formation. And right now, it is trading in a channel. Okay. If I simply trading in a channel right now after taking down this rectangle. So what we see, this kind of a behavior is we see, okay, and I think this counter might give again a breakdown from this. So if someone is holding, can look, if someone is holding for an investment purpose, then I won't comment. But if someone is holding for this trading purpose, then one can seem to exit this particular counter when it goes below 670. Why? Because at that time, your this consolidation, okay, will also get over, and we might see this higher low, you know getting taken out, and we can see further downfall from this side. Okay, so one should avoid this counter for fresh entry. Fresh entry should only be taken when this counter goes above this support level. Okay, support will now act as resistance, but if counter goes above 760, then only again, otherwise we can long side. Yes, Abhishek, next counter.
HDFC Limited.
HDFC Limited, na. So HDFC, both groups stocks are falling down. Okay. So right now, see, it look very lucrative to make a position. Okay. By seeing, okay, the stock is falling from 2,900 and it has fallen down. So it's a very good fundamental. Now listen very carefully. If you want to buy this counter for a fundamental reason, specifically for fundamental reason, and you are willing to hold this counter for 3 year 5 year down the line, then it's okay. But for trading purpose, we are not seeing any positive sign here. See, right now we can see the chart is trading between this candle. Okay, we can see many oh, next 3 days candle forming inside one candle. We can see bars in this, and if we want a signal, okay, for a speculation purpose, for purpose, if we want a signal, we should be, wait above, the high of this big red candle to be taken out. So that is 2272. If you want to play more safe, okay, you can wait for 2280 level to be taken out. Okay, that time we can, put small SL, and our first target will be simply this gap level, which was 237 uh 2380 will be your target, you can consider. And two and this thing, this high 2280 will be your entry point. You can put a decent SL as per the pattern forming up, or or a 50 30-minute candle low. Okay, just avoid catching all the falling knife just because the price is going down. Okay, price is going one way down. It's a very good company, I also know fundamentally, but for trading purpose, wait for the signal. We are surely giving 30-40 points for, okay, let's say, but we are getting confirmation, and that time you might also not wait for 2 or 3 days to get your target achieved. You can target getting it next day. So next counter, Abhishek. Okay, yeah, one more thing. Someone is holding this counter, then your SL will be this candle low. Okay, which I have marked here. Definitely this stock will wait around this level, which was just low, 250. But I think so it's a very sharp fall. If this level is taken out for the trading purpose, this candle will decide high and low. And yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, the next stock is Reliance Industries.
So Reliance Industry has given breakout and chart ideas. So right now, see, you can see we have got a breakout. we have also got a confirmation in hourly chart when also we have given it as a breakout soon candidate. We have discussed this the breakout. So right now, see our SL in this counter will if 2650 is taken out, I think so counter because at that time we will understand that the breakout which has happened of this basing pattern is not holding up. I think so players are again gaining control in this, but if someone has made a position or if holding counter for a trading purpose, then continue to do okay. Right now we can't predict that this low will be taken out, but if it is taken out, then for the traders one can exit this counter as our SL will get hit. Okay? And if someone wants to do investment and all this for investment holding, then continue your research. But this is definitely a good. If we see current candle high taken out, then we can surely see lines going up till the upper channel. Okay. We can see I have made a channel here. You can definitely see Reliance 950. If further, some occurs in yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, the next stock is PVR.
Yes. See, right now, if you can see the PVR chart structure, okay, see this carefully. Just plot a line here. Okay. Now, what we can see, PVR is trading in a channel. Okay. After the pandemic fall, clearly see PVR trading in a channel. Right now, what we have seen here, bulls were trying to clear this resistance level, but they failed. And then we, yeah, 2 3 continuous red candle. Okay, so this consolidation has now been, and there was no breakout. So now it's very clear in the PVR counter. Okay, you can also see its all-time high around 2091, 2100, and you can see recent swing high around 2000. So what I'm simply saying, anyone wants to take a fresh trade in PVR, okay, just wait for 2000 level to be taken out. At that time, you can small SL, okay, and then can trade long in this. Right now, I think so. Long trade is not advisable in this particular count. If someone is holding for trading purpose, then one can exit their count. Because see, this is the price action of this counter. You can see whenever there was a wave, okay, pandemic wave, the counter will touch the channel low. I might also okay, was the first wave, second wave fall, third wave. If further if further pandemic occurs in our country, then I think might also touch the lower channel. But we don't want to predict all such. We will wait for our level. Right now, there is no long entry. Long entry get triggered above two. One is holding for trading purpose. I don't. Uh, one should. One can. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Century Plywood.
Yes. So Century Plywood has given a breakout. I will. There was a symmetrical triangle pattern forming up. We have got the breakout, but unfortunately, the targets, it has only gone up till the 60% of the target. But right now, it is retesting the falling trend line. So I will be doing a video on trend line tomorrow. One can watch to learn this. This is a falling resistance line. Okay, a falling resistance line of a symmetrical triangle. So on this line, the counter will take a retest. Okay. If this retest is successful, then we can see counter going up again. But if it fails, then one should definitely exit. If someone is holding, one can keep 600 as a stop loss level, okay, and one can wait in this. To take a fresh position in such case, one should simply wait for a strong candle signal. Okay, see now, if we see a bullish engulfing, or if we see a good candle, forming up, then we can definitely take a trade for a pullback. So for that thing, one should wait for this green candle, a Marubozu candle, to be taken out. So whenever this counter takes out this candle, which we have seen a very bearish candle, okay, above 680, then one can enter in this pullback trade. So this is my view. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Supriya Life Science.
Yeah, life science. I think so. My audio is fixed. And guys who are uh, see now. This is this. I think so. Has this added in. But right now, if we see this particular count, okay, the, the data is quite less. I think it's listed around Jan here. So see, right now I don't think any dash long can be in particular chart. Okay, someone is holding, just you can time support has been taken. Take exit position. Okay, or so here for trading exit below 80. For buy, I am not here also. Okay, yes, Abhishek.
Next stock is Borosil Renewable.
Yeah, Borosil Renewable has given a good strong breakout. The only thing is sometimes this also circuit trade in such with a slightly less quantity. Okay. Right now we can see a good breakout above this 750. Definitely, if we will get a confirmation here when counter goes above 800, one can trade. Now see, this has given a very big candle. Okay, 678 till directly till 78. Okay, almost 100 rupees movement one candle. Now, if you are ideally want to trade such, you have to place your stop loss so this candle low. So this is a wide range breakout, but one can adjust their quantity to arrive at a perfect risk for their how much they need to adjust quantity. Yes, Abhishek. But this is a good long trade. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, the next counter is Colgate.
So yeah, Colgate, as you can see, I think so we have given in our chart idea as well. So we can see there was a breakout here, then it retested this level, and now again it is at that time I think so in about this change of polarity level. See which this counter might hit. Okay, this counter might see some profit booking at this zone, but if someone is holding, then continue to hold, because I don't think any weak sign we will see here. It might pause for 1 2, and then again might give an right movement. So anyone who is holding this counter, okay, can continue to hold uh, for trading as well as for swing as well as for swing, because we have discussed this particular. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is TV18.
TV18. Okay. TV18 broadcast or net 18
TV18.
series. Again, TV18 we have given talk to it. We have put it a post regarding this of a long basing. Okay. Now, if you can see, we have got a breakout in this particular counter. It has failed. Okay. It has failed here, but the confirmation we have not, we have not got in this. Next time, when further after 1 or 2, we have got a confirmation here, again it is trying to come. Simply see the momentum in this particular. Why I'm saying momentum in this particular counter is weakening, because if momentum was strong, you can see from here when this counter rallied from 46. After that, it has given a deep pullback. After that, again we can see a big rally, but again a fall from the upper resistance. So momentum is slowing down in this particular counter right now. We have expected this counter to a breakout, but we are seeing a loss of momentum in this. So if someone is holding for an pullback kind of a setup, यहाँ से आ रही है stock pullback मारे, so simply one should keep SL. You can see this wide range breakout candle here, SL of 8. But if this counter goes below 8, then we can this counter again falling. Okay. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Sterlite Technologies.
Sterlite Tech. Okay, so Sterlite Tech, we can see, okay, that there is no as such patterns. Okay, but there was a sharp fall. Okay, then there was a dip. Can't say this is an inverse HNS. Can't see a proper symmetry here, but the price action just some kind of a as well as volume also. I can see the volume is pretty high in this. So someone is holding, okay, this particular counter. Just wait for these levels will have acted as a support. So you might see this counter again touching this level, and then it might sideways for a week or two. So if someone is holding, continue to hold. But if someone wants to make a fresh position, I would say, see, the counter has been in uptrend. Then there was a sideways consolidation, and then there was a breakdown in this. Someone wants to make a fresh long, one can wait till above 265. One can think of fresh long, and at that time, say your targets will your all time or this swing high previous. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Adani Enterprise.
See now, Adani Enterprise is going up. Okay, you can see going is going a good rally here after this around 9 to 9 months. See now what one must do. See, this is a very high momentum counter. Okay, I will just the chart and show a very high momentum counter. Okay, I need block chart in this counter as given a very good. You can see the stock has run up from 140 to around 2. If you see the journey of this counter, you can see a good momentum in this counter. It was a very good counter for from the momentum. After that, it has lost its momentum, and this counter is trying to again regain its. Now, to take a fresh long in such counter, okay, take a fresh long in such counter, you need to have your stop loss below this level, okay, or if someone want a stop loss nearer, then one can take this as a channel formation, okay, and one can simply take this rising resistance line, okay, as an SL. So your SL will be 080 and fresh long. Right now you can see called as a running curve. Just momentum is getting lower in this particular counter. You can see there was a one-way rally from the support from the lower channel. But right now what we can see, there is a congestion here. See, pairs are trying but bulls take the price up. So we can see bears attempt here. Okay, we can see a bearish engulfing here and here as well. But those are, those are not successful because we can't see any follow up selling. Okay, so simply this is called as an running correction here. You can see a running correction. In someone wants to take a fresh position, then need to keep this level 2080 as an SL. And if someone don't like this high volatility stock, then one can not take. But if someone wants to take, then 80 SL. Yes, if someone is holding, then continue because we can't see any embarrassing. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is JK Tyre.
The JK Tyre, if you see the chart right now, okay, has formed. Is trying to again form a uptrend. Right now, if someone wants to take a fresh position in somewhere, one wait for this 145 level to be. When this 145 level is taken out, fresh long can be made here. Right now, if someone is holding, continue to hold because I think stock is trying to generate an uptrend here. Okay, your stop loss should be below this a wide range candle. Okay, candle and simply your SL below one is also there. A very good volume happening on. So 120 will be your SL, and if some fresh entry, yes, Abhishek.
The next stock is TCS.
See, in case we are seeing again a sideways consolidation. I think so. We have discussed in last also last talk. Last weekend. So right now we can see this counter getting multiple support at 3400. Okay, so 3400 is the level one can wait. If one wants to take a long, okay, in this particular counter. See, fresh long in this counter can only be made if we see some particular pattern here. So right now I won't suggest any fresh long for the trading purpose. If someone wants to make, try to make as nearer as this. You can see this level acting as a resistance. Now this level acting as a support. 3400 the level. The nearer you get, the better SL, better risk you can have on your particular long trade. Yes, if someone is can wait for 3400 is protected, then no might consider one two, then we might. Yes, Abhishek. Next count.
Yeah, next stock is Dawat. He bought at the level 94.
What healthy food?
DAAW, I guess.
Uh, yeah. See, a very has given a nice breakout. Okay, one can continue to hold this counter. Can clearly see a breakout from a just sideways consolidation, a clear cut breakout, and we can also see a good volume action happening. So if someone have bought this particular counter, you you should just your SL just below this 88 would be your SL, and one can continue. I think so. You have said someone bought at 90. Should keep a SL at 88. If this counter goes below SL, below this 88 level, then it's only a bearish sign. Then you might expel from here. But if the current moment, then definitely you can wait for 120 level to occur. That would be your pattern based target. Okay. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Morepen Lab.
See, this is a falling channel structure. Okay? This chart, all the highs are not just major swing. You can see less of fall. Right now, see, in such situation, there was an attempt. Both attempt failed. Okay, for an break. We might see a fall from here. One is holding particular stock for this breakout purpose. One should keep this SL, okay, so this candle low 49. This is taken out one. For a successful breakout in this particular counter, we need to take 55 level. 55 level is taken out, upside in this. Who like to play falling channel, take position. But by looking at the current scenario, I think SL might hit in this. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, next stock is Coffee Day.
Cafe Coffee. Okay, so this counter is right now consolidating at this level. Yeah, this is moving in a circuit. Okay? So I usually don't prefer this kind of stock. But recently, after 2020, there has been movement happening. And right now, you can see this big move, this reaction, the retracement of this can be seen right now. So see, right now it is taking support. Again, if you draw a trend line here, please see the stock is taking support here. Its trend line. This is called a rising trend line. I'm uh, uh, make a video. Okay. Again on steps. One of a rising trend line will be out tomorrow. One can, okay. Right now, see, this is taking a support here at a rising trend line. If this is taken out, okay, 50 level, okay, just keep 50 level as an SL. That level is taken out, then one can exit this because this is a very deep retracement. Okay, very deep the current one can keep for the one who is in a position. Someone wants to make a fresh position in this. Uh, we can see a fresh long above 62. If this stock holds on this trend line and goes above 62 level, then we can see again continue to happen. We can see higher high, low again. Yes, Abhishek. Abhishek, is my audio proper? Can you check it? Okay.
From like from my end, it looks clear, but for the audience, it doesn't seem like. Yeah.
I think so. I'm lots of, yeah, yeah. So yeah, sorry guys. If
Can you try speaking louder a bit? I guess that would work.
I think so, I am all. Uh, but yeah, I will try to fix the problem. Next video, I am uh, regular video as well. So yeah, thank you guys for your feedback. I will just, yeah. Next stop.
KPIT.
Yeah, so see, KPIT is right now at its support level. Someone is building this counter. Just keep a SL around 500 level. Okay, it as a level around 214. So 500 level is your SL. If this SL is taken out, then one can definitely see. You can see this counter is in a good moment. Okay, uh, after the pandemic, all the IT counter has went upside movement. and right now they are giving a consolidation for a fall. See, you see the consolidation which has happened previously in this, bulls have managed successfully to not let go this counter below 515. So your good place stop loss just good that level, and 500 also is your SL just below 500 level and continue to hold. If we see stock going below 500 level, then stock touching 400 as well. So if you're taking this, if you're in this trade for trading purpose, then your SL at below, just below 500 level, and if that level is taken out, just exit. Otherwise, fresh long should only be taken above this swing. Okay, recent high which is above. Okay, Abhishek. Next count.
Yeah, next stock is Privi Chemical.
TV chemical.
PRIVI.
Okay, this counter is also in sideways after a good upside movement. You can see here a kind of a channel form happening, rising again. See, I can see volume are also quite thin. If someone is continuing, but any fresh long should only be taken above 2300 level. Uh, or let's say not above 23. I can see a clear rising resistance line in there. So if someone wants to take an intraday kind of a trade, then surely above 20 to 50 will be your level. Okay, one can take a trade for intraday or for 1 or 2 days for this target. And if someone is holding, then also can wait for this target. Your stop loss will be clearly below this channel. Your channel green. When 1790 is taken out, one should exit, because then there will be a breakdown of this rising channel and you might stop falling further 400 if breakdown happens. Both the condition is valid for side as well as someone is holding, just continue to 1780 as an SL. Fresh long, for positional fresh long only be made above 24. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, Nirav Karia sir is also online and he wants to ask about Gujarat Alkalis.
Yeah, see. Now see, this is a very good setup. See, the pullback trade, and you can see the confirmation of pullback trade here happening. There was a breakout, and there was some consolidation of a breakout with a pullback, and this counter is very good. Okay. Someone wants to take a fresh position in this. Your stop loss should be just below wide range, just below 812 level. So if someone is taking position here at 1000 level, see this. Now your stop loss is big. So you might need to reduce your quantity for taking fresh long. Fresh long can be taken again for some aggressive trader above 1000. Okay. But your SL will be this. Can't change your SL. Your SL will be 811. Very deep SL. That's why take with small quantity particular trade if a breakout. But if someone is holding this counter, this is a very good counter. Okay, holding up the current downfall. Continue. A target in this is simply, you can see a rectangle formation. If you see mark this particular for support, you can simply add the 10 and plot the target with 1100. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, and he also wants to know about Pondy oxides.
Again, a very nice counter. You can see Nirav sir playing fundamental. Yeah. So Pondy oxide is again looking very good. Technically, you can see we have got here a pennant breakout, also a rising wedge breakout. Now this particular stock, if someone wants to take a fresh entry, one can take above the current swing high, okay, 920, and the stop loss for the same, we just go, breakout zone 7. But again, this is again a nice action. In this counter, only one issue there. The volume is not again lacks of one wants to trade smaller quantity. Yes, Abhishek. But again, yeah, next counter.
Just a second. Next stock is Kotak Bank. He bought at 1690.
Yes, 90 is the level. I think here we can falling resistance line. The falling stock is continuously taking resistance on. If someone wants to take a fresh position, just wait for this line to clear out. Okay. If someone is holding the position, as I said, uh, one can wait for this stop loss. Okay. 70. 70 can exit. Because after that, you might see an rated fall in this. Yes, Abhishek. Next.
Next stock is, we have covered Kotak Bank, right? Next is Reliance Industrial Infrastructure Limited.
RII. Again, this stock is trying to give a breakout from this. When you look this chart, just got this, and we can see 1030 is a breakout level, but failed attempt to give a breakout from. So if anyone have taken a position in this, can hold their position, might see some consolidation of squeeze near the breakout. See, right now in such counter, the daily chart. Okay. Now, if you want to keep a SL, now where you will put your SL? See the SL big. So whenever you get a very a very big movement before the breakout, many times happens. Some of the traders or speculators might book their profit at a break because they have got that move 3 days, okay? And the profit are also lucrative for them to book either a part position. So I think here it might take some time, but definitely when this counter goes above 1120 level, you might get a very good breakout.
Yeah. Next is Adani Green.
Adani, yeah, again, all Adani Group stocks are good momentum. Okay. Now, see, in such stock again, if someone wants to take a position, but I think so, the circuit not wrong. Counter in the past, right now we might not see anything happening. Okay, within the so in this particular counter, you just simply keep your SL. Okay, if someone is holding the position, one can trail on 9 EMA. Okay, your position. If someone wants to make a fresh long in this, your stop loss, okay, will be this candle low 2670, and your buy trigger should only happen when this particular counter gives you a upside movement of 3050. So one should wait for an breakout in this slight consolidation happening in 3050 level is taken out, one can take a trade in this. Okay. Again, you need to take quantity little bit
Yeah, next is Schneider Electric, Schneider.
Correct. It has given a say. But the thing about this, see, when you open such chart, you can see big moment and big pullback in this particular chart. Let me reset. Okay, now you can see this particular counter generates good swings, and then it falls and it retraces 100% of the swing. The choppy movement in this particular counter. Okay? So we are getting a breakout here, okay, at this level. But looking at price action, we have seen in the past how this counter behaves. I won't recommend anyone to take a fresh long. One wants to play this breakout can play, but I would not recommend such when we see such price action behavior. Okay? One can just simply avoid this because the price action is not very clear, choppy. And if someone is holding this counter, then continue because I have already made a position and can trade okay in this with the SL of this 128 level. White green candle trying to give. Yes, Abhishek.
CG Power.
I think so. We have given it a raising a stock idea, but it has clearly hit our SL. Now see such counter. What things can happen? Either this might consolidate here. Okay, near the breakout level. Okay, the pullback will be around percent of this, or else this stock might again take a support here 150 level. Okay, so if you're someone who don't want to generally wait such rate, the breakout has already failed here. Just simply exit because if further downfall will occur in this particular counter, you might 160 level be again coming again counter touching this. So just exit this counter. Someone is holding. Then also, if someone has traded this counter for this breakout purpose only, okay? If someone has made a long around 215, then that person definitely exit. One is holding, um, holding this trade for a swing trade purpose. Then one can just wait for 190 level. I don't after that might be here. So yeah, uh, don't make any fresh position. Just exit if someone have traded on break. Wait for 190. Yes, Abhishek. Yeah, Abhishek.
KM Sugar, sorry, my bad.
All sugar are showing right now a breakout happening. Okay. Stock is trying to go above its breakout high. Okay, here it is. I think so. You might find more attractive counter in the sector elsewhere, but in this particular stock, must keep your SL below level because after breakout, counter has given a test and see the retest has been made near this level, not the older highs. So 36 was the level. Just wait for 36. Just keep your SL at 30 and just write the moment if you get a success. So fresh position should be avoided in counter. You might find any other good in super sector. If someone is holding, then just keep 36 as your SL. Right? Uh, get this stock achieving target, and the target which of this rectangle construct, and it will be around 40, will be around somewhere around 50.
Yeah, so we'll be taking one more counter, and that is GSFC.
Okay, so I think so. This is in a widening formation. Uh, right now we can see. I think so. There's idea. Okay, so we can see this broadening pattern to be playing out around. Uh, I might have given somewhere here or here, but this has not been a confirm. Right now, what one can do, you can see this level, 160 level. They've got a very strong rejection from this level. You can see bulls just have shown their power from this level, and they were successfully able to pull back this stock again up. So your 160 is the level for anyone who is holding this swing. One can wait for 160 level. If this stock fall below 160 level, then someone who is playing the swing, okay, someone who likes to ride swing or trend, okay, so that person should definitely exit, because most of us like to ride the trend, okay, not even swing over here. But if someone likes to ride the trend, just wait for 160 level. If it, then otherwise just ride this. Yes, Abhishek. I think so. Might,
Yes, hello.
yeah, yeah. Might stop here, and I am
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
we are really sorry for our audio issue. We will definitely out. I think from past 5 6 our audio. I will try to fix this as soon as. Thank you for all of your cooperation. We have managed watch a video in our bad audio. So yeah, I am deep sorry for that. Definitely in the next video I will have a very good experience. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, so that's all for today. I hope you like this video and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. So, yeah, thank you guys. Have a good weekend.